observer pattern. So suppose you have an object called, let's say you have YouTube. So once you have an object called YouTube, there will be several other objects, like there can be several other objects, like let's say you have a subscriber for a YouTube channel. So this can be subscriber 1, is subscriber 2. Now what observer pattern says is that when the state of YouTube changes, then it should automatically notify subscriber 1 and subscriber 2. In real world, what this means is that suppose you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and if I upload a new YouTube video, then you should be notified once I upload a new video. So this is what observer pattern says. There will be an object which is called subject, and there will be several other objects that are watching for changes to happen in this subject. And once the state of this subject changes, then I should notify all the objects that are watching this subject. So let us implement this in code and you will understand exactly what I mean. Let us create a new file called observer.ts, and very quickly in our package.json, let us change this to observer. So okay, so as I told you, there should be a subject like YouTube channel. So there should be a subject, there should be an observer. So for each of those, let us create an interface. So I'll create an interface for observer. And by the way, if you don't understand while I'm coding, you will exactly understand what observer pattern is once we implement this code. So don't worry, just stay with me now. So I will create a, so I want to create a contract called update method, and update method should take in a display string and void. So interface has a method update and it should take a string which is display and should return nothing. So again, for observer we have created an interface and there should be a subject like YouTube channel, and for that I will create another interface called subject. Let us do spelling correct. Now here in subject I want different methods. So first is I want to have a list of the observers. I want to know which observers are looking at me. So basically what I mean to say is that there can be several observers that are observing the subject. So I want to know which observers are observing me. So I want a list of the subscribers inside the subject, and also I want a method to add subscribers, to remove subscribers, and a method to notify the subscribers when I add a new YouTube video. So back to our code. So first of all, I need add observer. So I need a method to add a new observer, like adding a new subscriber. So this will be, let's say, observer, and this will be of the type observer, and this should return nothing. So another thing, so this will be the object of observer, right? So another method that I need is remove observer of type observer, and this should also return nothing, void. And another is a method that I need to notify all the observers. So notify observer, this should take a display which is of type string and void. So now I have to create subject. So class YouTube channel, and this will implement subject. So implements subject. So inside here I need to create a field that will store all the observers. So let's create that field. So private observers, and this will basically be array of observers, and initially we want empty. So now I have to implement these all methods. So first is add observer. So add observer, when we call this method, then I want to add observers in the observers list. So this dot observers dot, we have a method called push, and we want to push whatever that is being passed. So inside this list we are passing the observer. And similarly for removing observer, so remove observer, what we'll do is this will be slightly different. So we need to remove observer from the observers list by filtering. So this dot observers dot filter, and by filtering we'll have, for each observer we want to check the observers should not be equal to the observer. So by removing the observer, then we have the other remaining observers remaining in the list. So we are removing the current observer that is being passed. So another method that I need to implement is notify observer. And in this, I need to loop through all the observers, then I need to notify each observer. So I need to loop. So for let observer of this dot observers. So once I have all the observer, so I have to call the observer and the respective update method, and I'll pass display. So I will iterate through all the observers, and I'll call the update method and pass whatever the string is being passed to this method. So I have created a subject. Now I need to create subscriber, which is the observer, right? So let's say class subscriber, and this should implement that. Subscriber spelling is wrong. So I will create a constructor. So I need to give user a way to create subscriber. So for a YouTube channel there can be many subscribers, so I will give a way to create new objects for this class. So I will have a string, so user have to pass a display, and from there I need to implement update method. And inside update method I can just do a very simple console.log. I can do, okay, this will run when I add a new video. So let us create add new video method in this class, and I can basically, when user add a new video, I can do this dot notify observer. I can run this method. So this will notify new observer, and I can accept displays, which is going to be of type string, and I'll pass this string here, and this would call this, and inside this I will get display and new video uploaded. Let us also do display. So I hope you understood this. This was a very basic implementation. So you have a YouTube channel which is a subject, and when the state of YouTube channel changes, like when we add a new video, this will call notify observer, and notify observer will call the respective method for each update, and it will console.log this. So whenever I upload a new video, then users should get this notification. So let us see how this will be used. So users, and I can do const YouTube equals to new YouTube channel. So I create a new YouTube channel, and for that YouTube channel there can be many subscribers. So subscriber 1 is new subscriber. I need to pass the name, so I can pass something like S1, and let us create 2 subscribers at this time. So S2 equals to new subscriber and S2. Now let's say in YouTube channel I add a new video. So once I add a new video, so let me add a video title. So design patterns. So once I upload this video, then this will be running, and this should, you run this, and I should get everything. So let's run start script, and let's see if this works or not. So npm run start. So okay, we're getting nothing because we have created the instance of subscriber, but we have not yet added into this. So for that I need to do yt youtube dot add observer, and I need to pass S1, and similarly I need to pass S2. And once I do this and run npm run start, I should see the notifications being passed to both of the subscribers. You can see I added a new video, and the notifications has been sent to both subscribers. So in this way, what we're doing is that we have a subject called YouTube channel, and once the internal state of this YouTube channel changes, then we will notify the subscriber, and this is what observer pattern means.